How's it going, guys? My name is Isaac. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be today's video. We're going to be doing another Isaac's movie review, and that was perfect flow. And today's movie, obviously, we're doing a review. In today's movie, we're going to be reviewing Prey. I don't know why I said it twice, but yeah. If you don't know what Prey is, the Prey is basically the newest addition to the Predator. 2 years after the Predator, the 2018 version, it's been 2 years since that movie was released, and this one is a really interesting movie because it dates back all the way to the Predator's first time. And if you don't know what that means, it's basically the first time the Predators ever went to Earth to basically either scope it out or see if basically to see what it's like. And yeah, I think it was probably, if I had to guess, it was probably because the Predators are interesting, but basically, if you haven't seen the 2018 Predator movie, the Predators go back to Earth because the way how they do it is that they hunt planets that are the weakest, and basically, Earth was getting to the point where the Predators saw it as weak, and basically, did their thing. And yeah, this movie was fucking awesome. There was a lot of favorite scenes. I really liked the kills in it. But if I had to say what scene was like my favorite of all time, is probably the bear one, because not only do we see what the Predator looks like. By the way, the Predator's design is so fucking badass. It reminds me of a bug, like a spider type bug with like its mask. I love how the mask, it's hard to explain, but like the mask is so cool. It's not like the Berserker Predator's mask, but it's up there, because it goes, you guys might not know this, but the Overlord Predator, I'll put an image of the Predator, but basically that Predator, I love it so much because of its axe and its mask. And then it goes Berserk, and then it goes, it goes Berserk, or no, so basically the Overlord Predator, and then it goes, the Overlord Predator, the Prey Predator, Samurai Predator, and Mr. Black Predator, and then the rest of the Predators from the Predator movies. I don't know how many times I can say Predator, but you know what I mean. If you guys have watched Predators, I have watched Predators so many times, and there was one point where I watched it on an iPod, because my mom had an iPod and it had a bunch of movies. I don't know if it had music, but it was like this tiny iPod that was kind of like futuristic, but like it was not like phone futuristic, like an iPhone 10, 20 Plus, Ultra P Max, that type of phone. But it was a simple iPod. You can listen to music or plug in your headphones and watch movies. And yeah, I really like it. I really love the Predators, because that was the first time I ever saw a Predator fight. And hopefully we can see another Predator fight, because I think throughout the films we only had 2 Predator fights. In the Predators movie, we had classic Predator versus Berserker Predator. We had basically the steroid used Predator versus regular Predator. And yeah, that Predator got destroyed. I mean, his head got fucking cleaned off. And my man didn't even struggle with that Predator. It was like Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson with how bad the beatdown was. But yeah, the bear scene, if you don't know what the bear scene is, It basically shows the predator punching a bear to death. My man one punched a bear, lifted it up, slices insides, showing himself, and she ran. But bro, that, like, when I was watching that scene, I literally had my jaw dropped. Like, I was in shock. A fucking predator one punched a fucking bear to death. Like, just wham, and that's it. The bear is done. Like, it's dead. Like, bro punched it so hard, it snapped its neck, and then proceed to lift it up, probably skinned it or drank the blood of it, and it was so badass. The kills were also more badass. The Predator had a down. I feel like the Predators had a downgrade because, bro, the first Predator to ever come to Earth, their self-destruct. How, like, it's like basically a big ass nuke. Bro, before that, they had drones that would come after you and blow up. And how the fuck do you downgrade from that? Like, you have missiles. Now, I don't know whether or not they had it on a timer, but bro, what the fuck happened? Why would you downgrade from that instead of, just keeping that? You guys decided, you know what? Why don't we just basically end it all and only have, like, I know the kill rate is high, but we want to make sure we leave a mark on Earth and making sure that we leave no evidence behind. So what can we do? Let's make a big ass blast nuke and have it go a really high radius instead of having a literal bomb chase after you, probably stick to you and blow up. Like, makes sense, Predator. Like, fucking makes sense. Like, if you're able to punch a bear to death, make a better equipment. Like, bring back the drones so the success rate is higher. Like, I feel like the Predator had to nerf himself because they were too fucking powerful and decided, why not just have a blast? Now, to be fair, if I killed a Predator and had to run, it would probably kill me and would probably be the 90% or however many percent the death rate is for that, like, basically kamikaze worth nuke. But yeah, I felt bad for the Predator, and basically I really like how the story follows this girl that is basically looked at as not as a hunter, and she tries to prove herself that she's a really good hunter, and she basically invents this weapon. It's basically like an axe with a rope on it, and I don't know if that was like the originator for like the rope dart that Scorpion uses in Mortal Kombat, and whatever is used in famous shows and TV and stuff like that. But yeah, she kind of invents this little thing that honestly I would love to use, and it looks simple. All you need is an axe, rope, and then you just have yourself a rope axe. And honestly, I fucking love how the Predator dies in this movie. I mean, it's sad, but he basically dies because he shoots the thing, and the mask is interesting. So basically, the mask has like a little tracking thing, and it basically tracks onto a target. And even then, the technology was pretty advanced. I don't know. I would love to see a movie where we see like the actual first Predator to be born, because I would love to see what a caveman Predator would look like. Like the first Predator to make the wrist blades, the first Predator to make the wrist gauntlet, the first Predator to invent cloaking technology, the first Predator to basically make the first bombs. I would love to see that type of movie. But on other news, this is not involving the Prey, but this involves some news that I recently have seen, and that is FNAF. We got more news about FNAF, and they're basically making little sculptures of Freddy, or they made a sculpture of Freddy, which means they're gonna start, hopefully, in the near future, design the suits so we can hopefully start recording FNAF, and hopefully by either 2030 is when we get maybe a trailer. I'll be happy if we get like a little teaser of like a Freddy mask, or like a Bonnie mask, or a Foxy mask, of any animatronic, and then saying Five Nights at Freddy's coming real soon, and then have like the Foxy dun 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 dun, you know, the Foxy tune, and then basically a little secret code, and then like a image of like Foxy's hook, and basically saying an image of like Pirate Cove but with Foxy's hook. You know what I mean, like basically the reference, basically a throwback reference to FNAF 2 with Mangle. If you guys remember Mangle, I don't know if I'm pretty sure it was a Mangle teaser, but like it was like a Pirate's Cove. It was like Pirate's Cove, but Mangle replaced Foxy. I'll show you an image right now, but basically that image, and like something, you know, basically hinting that FNAF is coming soon, obviously. But if I had to rate the movie, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I love the Predators. I'm not a big fan of the Alien franchise, but to be fair, I haven't watched an Alien movie, and who knows, maybe in the near future I'll watch Alien Requiem, which I think is the newest Alien movie. And yeah, if I like it, I'll do a movie review. But I still have a tons of movie reviews. I have the Minions, I have boxing, I have the Disney movies. But as of right now, I'm gonna end the video here. Leave a like, leave a comment. Also hit that subscribe button. Also hit that little bell so you're considered part of the Birdification Squad. Till next time, stay fresh, stay British, stay healthy. I'll see you guys next time.